Hey Riley, welcome to On the Spot with Halves and Quarters. How are you?
Good, thanks. How are you guys?
Fantastic, thank you. We're super excited to have you today. We'll get straight into the first song. So if you want to introduce the first song for us, please.
Yep. This first song is a song called All My Love.
Beautiful. Take it away.
All the madness in life that gets hit by the rain is calmed at his side. Heaven was only a word, a place without reach, but I felt it in her. All my love, all my love. Every last minute call, the rushing in blood, backs to the wall, disappeared with the view. Yeah, I let it all go in the quiet she drew. For a certain time I see the lights, I see the lights. Helps me to find this peace of mind, this peace of mind. Oh my love, it's all for her. All the fate had designed to fit to my feet, to sink with the sands. Opened all of its friends, wait for our call should we need them again. For a certain time I see I see the lights. Helps me to find this peace of mind, this peace of mind. Oh my love, it's all for her. It's all for her. I want this, yeah, I want this. Oh my love, oh my love, it's all for her. Certain time I see the lights, I see the lights. Helps me to find this peace of mind, this peace of mind. For certain time I see the lights, I see the lights. Helps me to find this peace of mind, this peace of oh my love, it's all for her.
Thanks, guys.
I feel like a very lucky person to be here right now.
Oh, thanks, mate.
Off to a fly, Riley. Congrats. Got some questions for you. I feel like maybe you weren't aware that we're going to ask you some questions, but it's more just a bit of chat.
That's correct.
To be honest. First off, we'll start it easy for you. You played shows for probably the good part of the last decade. Is that correct?
That is.
We just wanted to know, what is the funniest kind of live show story for you?
Funniest live show story. Jeez. I suppose this is maybe a more embarrassing one than a funniest one, but yeah, I was playing this show with like a really at the time he was like, I mean he still is one of my idols is a guy called Kim Churchill who makes some amazing folk roots music, and I'd just come back from like 6 months away and was super excited to play a show back and was supporting him, and first song in I just broke a string and it was the only guitar I had, and I was just like, oh no. And but he was like the nicest person ever, and like lent me his guitar, and I played his, and he was changing my string side of stage at his own show, just like, and I was like, oh, what a legend. So,
What a guy.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Unreal. So Riley, I'm personally not one for Instagram bio details, and I saw today, I had a look, I was doing my research, and I saw that do you actually like coconut chocolate, or are you trying to seem more relatable in this day and age?
Well, actually, I was having this discussion with Alex. Alex is my fiance, and she, we were talking about like in like the box of mixed chocolates. She gave me the scenario, and she was like, in a box of celebrations, which like one would you eat last? Which one would you eat last? And I didn't know which ones were in there, but she knew exactly which ones were in there. And I knew there was a Bounty in there, which is a coconut chocolate one, and that was like, I was like, that's the worst. So there's like a very different flavour with like that sort of coconut chocolate, and like coconut rough, which is like where it's like little flakes of coconut in it, which is like the best thing in the world. And I would like eat maybe an unhealthy amount of it, but coconut as in like where it's like a full chunk of coconut in your chocolate is like disgusting. So I don't know if that really answers your question.
No, it sounds like it's a bit of a fine art.
It is.
There you go. I just thought I had to get to the bottom of that one quickly. But are you able to introduce your next song, and also maybe introduce Jacob, who played the last song for you as well? We forgot to mention Jacob's beautiful playing and vocals as well. So
what do you, if it's not introduced, it's outroduce?
It's outroduce.
Outroduce Jacob. Jacob is a wonderful musician in his own right. He's a singer-songwriter who writes some fantastic songs, and I've followed his music since he was in the womb writing songs. We're not related or anything, so I haven't actually followed him for that long, but he's been writing amazing songs for ages, and I was lucky enough to have him sing this one with me. And then now I have the lovely Keeley Connolly, who's coming up to sing this song. Keeley is also an amazing singer-songwriter and producer and engineer, and does some wonderful things for the Perth music community. And this song is a song called Bottle It Up, and it's all about having like an understated love where you don't need to necessarily do grand gestures, but your love is seen through like the small actions that you might do, like, I don't know, doing the dishes or something.
beautiful. Take it away, Riley and Keeley.
Do I wake her up with her head on my shoulder at the back of that bus? I wanna bottle it up. She gotta work at the flower shop. There goes every gift idea I got. I bet this happens a lot. Oh, but she don't need much of that in her life. Oh yeah, we could have a love like that, where I don't need to hear you say it back. Yeah, we could have a love like that.
He's got a piece of my mind. He's got the goddamn recipe for stopping time. So I bottle it up, and we could sell it for twice the price. Spend the profits on the town tonight. Wouldn't that be nice? Oh, but he don't need much of that in his life.
Oh yeah, we could have a love like that, where I don't need to hear you say it back. Yeah, we could have a love like that. Oh, yeah, we could have a love like that, where you don't need to hear me say it back. forward to the quiet with you right at my side. Oh yeah, we could have a love like that, where I don't need to hear you say it back. Yeah, we could have a love like that. Oh, oh. Yeah, we could have a love like that, where you don't need to hear me say it back. Yeah, we could have a love like that.
Beautiful.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Keeley.
Thanks, Keels. Beautiful, Riley. We've got some more questions for you. Quick true or false questions, actually.
Yeah.
I'll fire away at you. They're rapid fire.
Oh.
Is live music dead?
No.
It's actually false.
Sorry, I didn't realise that.
Riley Pearce has a man crush on Batcha Hooley.
Yeah. More jealousy for his facial hair than anything else.
An aeroplane has run over your guitar.
Well, I'm not sure. I can't prove that, but something definitely happened to it. Or Godzilla ate it.
Moonrise is better than sunrise.
No.
An octopus has 3 hearts.
Yeah, I think that's true.
True. You have played your song Elephants to an elephant.
I have, to multiple elephants, yeah.
You have. Oh, cool. I'll ask you a proper question now.
All right.
So I wanted to ask you, we hear that your first debut album, Full Length, is on the way.
That is correct.
Just wanting to know kind of what the inspiration was for the album, theme and message-wise kind of thing. What's the sentiment behind this one?
Yeah, it's basically just a lot of songs about what has happened over the last 2 years, where I was writing a crazy amount and moved states, and then the world kind of locked itself in, and you kind of learn a lot about yourself in a lockdown, and yeah, I suppose a lot of it was also about me going over to Melbourne, which I kind of see as like the mecca of music, and it's treated that way a lot in Australia. And then getting there and realising that you can build your own community wherever you are, and you don't need to go there. So it was quite an eye-opener for me, that, and then I moved back here to Perth, and with that mindset, and I've just loved being back here, and I feel like I've just been way more active in trying to build my own community now that I've been back here.
Yeah, I think that was quite a profound thing you said there, and powerful about
Thanks.
how you go searching for a place or a community, but you find that you can kind of create that anywhere with the right mindset.
Yeah, definitely.
Looking forward to hearing it, Riley. And also, we might squeeze in one more question before your last song. We've seen you have a lovely account for your pooch, Tandy the Studio Spaniel, on Instagram.
Yeah.
Have you ever, be honest, commented flirtatiously on another dog's page pretending to be Tandy?
I don't know if Tandy has a girlfriend, or, but no, I have not. That is almost entirely Alex's domain. I do send her a lot of photos, but yeah, we won't talk about that much more.
We went on and realised that Tandy's actually got quite a big following on Instagram, and there's lots of dogs commenting, and we got kind of confused for a while there.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know what to say. That is a thing that I learned that happens, is that people who have dogs pages will comment on other dogs pages pretending as if they're that dog, which is, just a whole new level of what are we doing with our lives? But I don't know. I may or may not have stooped to that level. I'm not going to. There's a song called Tandy's Instagram page. No, there's a song called Time's Eyes. It's all about just throughout the time I've been playing music and shows and releasing songs, just about any you have a lot of ups and downs, and like everyone's trying to like get their music heard, and you go through phases of being like hating the music industry and then loving it at times, and doubting yourself, and then feeling really connected to your songwriting. So it's about like a letter to myself that everything will work out all right in the end, and to kind of look back on, and any time that I've had those doubts, it's kind of followed by some periods of gratitude and whatnot afterwards. So it's about putting everything in perspective.
Straight line driving since I first saw the horizon. Sold my soul to the glowing light, and I hope she sings on back. Boy, I see that you got dreams in your head, but dreams can only get you so far. I hope you find what you're looking for. You will if you've been working hard. My parents raised me well, never tried to make me someone else. Oh, turns out fine in time's eyes. Survive in the shadows of my idols, fumbling through their worn-out case for something to call my own. The world has a funny way of testing us, that much is clear to me. For every time I got a parking fine at the show I played for free, I met a lot of great people those nights, and I damn sure love this game. Got the lightning when I asked for rain, but all turns out fine in time's eyes. I don't know how long I'll be here for. I don't know what's in store for me. The simple fact that I can write this song I will treasure eternally. As far as I can tell from looking down my wishing well, oh, turns out fine in time's eyes. Oh, turns out fine in time's eyes.
Thank you very much for having me.